So it's Sunday, and I have gone back and recalculated my videos. This is actually week 22. So there you go. I doubled up on week 12, I think. So, week 22 of my mental health vlog. It's been a really good week, actually. Let's see. On Wednesday, I went to my therapist, and she said I'm doing a really good job. She wanted me to talk more at SAA, share more, because I told her I didn't share every week, and even I might even go 2 or 3 weeks without sharing or talking. She said it's good to talk, even if you don't have anything directly related to SAA, but just to share a little bit about your status and your mental health and just where you are. So later that night at my meeting, I did share some more and talked about, we were reading a book called Cruise Control in SAA, and the section that we were reading talked about excuses, why we act out when we act out. It could be as simple as I'm horny, or it could be something much more dark and deep rooted. And the book went over some good examples, not necessarily blaming the other person in the relationship, but at the time you act out, those are the excuses you tell yourself that make it okay to act out. So after that reading, I talked a lot about the fact that right now with my sponsor, I'm dealing with coming up with consequences and excuses that I would have used to act out over the last 20 years. And I talked about how the book just kind of hit the nail right on the head, because it did. And I need to go back through and read that chapter that we read during the meeting, because it really did hit the nail on the head of all these little things that you tell yourself that make it okay. Oh, it's okay because of this. It's okay because I'm stressed out. It's okay because it makes me feel better. It's okay because I'm horny. It's okay because I'm not getting my needs met. Whatever. And every excuse they talked about in the book is at some point in my acting out, I have told myself. And I was having a really hard time coming up with some of those excuses, because the only excuse I could ever really come up with was, it's okay as long as he doesn't find out, as long as my two worlds don't ever collide or intercept, which they did. And that's where it all crashed down. But there are so many more excuses that I would tell myself that would make it okay to act out. And it's important to identify those, so that if I ever try and if I'm ever at a point where I am thinking about acting out and I'm using one of those excuses that I've identified, I can be like, wait a minute, I know this excuse. No, it's not okay. So talked about that at SAA, and my meeting with my sponsor beforehand went really well. One of the things I talked about with my sponsor was, I have this fear of missing out. I am now able to do things that I wanted to do but never been able to do, because I was married and in a relationship where we just didn't do things like that, like Texas Bear Roundup or going camping at Grizzly Pines or Rainbow Ranch. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I can finally go do these things. And a friend of mine pointed out, well, it's probably not the best thing in your sobriety and your recovery to go to these things, because they're so sex-based. And I was telling my sponsor, I'm like, it sucks, because I feel like I was confined for so long to not do these things I wanted to do. And now I'm confined for a different reason, but at least I know that this reason is much better, because I do need to keep myself sober and not go to those things. And he pointed out that if you go to those events, what's going to happen? And I'm like, well, I'd like to think that I would just enjoy some camaraderie and some just going to a new event, experiencing whatever the event has to offer. He said, but would you have sex? And I'm like, yeah, probably. And he said, so how's that worked out for you in the past? And he's like, regardless of the various situations, there's no twist endings. M. Night Shyamalan is not directing your life. There's no twist endings. A lot of these things are going to end up the exact same way. So, as much as I do have a fear of missing out for some of those things, I may at some point in my life be ready to go to those things and know that, okay, they're having sex. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to partake in that. But right now in my recovery, I'm not ready for things like that. So I may eventually be able to do fun things like that, or be able to find fun bear events that are not solely focused on sex. I know, good luck. Or that sex is not such a huge part of it. But for right now, knowing how they're probably going to end up, it's better not to just not go. I saw my psychiatrist on Friday afternoon. Same psychiatrist, not really a huge fan. He asked me a little bit about my court cases that were coming up. And I do go back to court on the 17th. I'm hoping to not get another reset because I've had 3 resets so far. I'm done with resets. I just want whatever's going to happen and just get it done. But he's not changing my medication. He's happy with where I am on the Latuda and the increased venlafaxine. I did tell him I was having a little bit of a hard time falling asleep at night, and I take all my pills at night before bed, and he recommended taking the venlafaxine in the morning because he has heard that can help that will hinder people from being able to fall asleep at night. So I'm going to start trying that next week and see if that helps. He said it's not the Latuda, it's probably the venlafaxine, and since I've increased the venlafaxine, which is Effexor, since I've increased that, it could be the reason why my sleep is I'm having such a hard time going to sleep at night, and my brain is just racing and won't shut up. Last night, I went out for my birthday. My boyfriend took me out to my favorite place to go, Neon Boots. And it's a country western bar, but they have a karaoke room, and I love karaoke. So I had friends from all walks of life come out. Some of my best friends, some friends from my old chorus, some friends from my new chorus. I had some guys from my support group come out. I had a T-shirt that was very inappropriate, but got a lot of attention, and I had a lot of fun last night. I was very drunk. Someone asked me today, what'd you sing last night? I'm like, I don't remember what I sang last night. Memory of last night is sketchy, but I do know that although I may not have been on my best behavior, I still maintained my sobriety boundaries. And I'm very grateful that a friend of mine from the SAA group was there because he helped keep me grounded. Just knowing he was there, it was a good reminder of that I'm in SAA and I can't be doing a lot of the misbehaving stuff that I probably wanted to do last night. So, but I had a really good time. The loss of an hour of the time change, it stinks. You know, I missed that hour. I need that hour. I think everyone needs that hour. But let's see, my boyfriend took me to dinner beforehand. We went to this really awesome Italian place. The food was amazing. The service was amazing. It's called Maggiano's in Memorial City, and oh God, it was so good. Then we went to the bar, and then today he went to look at some new places to rent because he's going to be moving soon. So I went with him to look for some places, and then we went to get some hibachi because he's never had hibachi before, so we did that. So that was fun. Ended up missing a meeting I wanted to go to tonight because I wanted to hear some first steps, but I missed the meeting because I was in my car and I didn't change the time on my car, and I'm like, oh, I've got plenty of time. I can do this, and then I'm like, oh crap, hour change, shoot, missed it. So, just came home, unloaded the car with some stuff that I had, and I'm going to go to the grocery store in a few minutes because I get to have my son every day this week for spring break here at the apartment. So he's going to spend the night with me Monday and Tuesday. We're going to go out Tuesday night for my birthday because that's my actual birthday. He's taking me to go see Onward. And we're going to go to Red Robin. He's got some gift cards for me. So we're going to go to the movie and have some dinner after work. And then he's going to stay Monday and Tuesday night. And then he'll come back over Wednesday and Thursday during the day. And then Friday, he's going into the office with his daddy. So I get him every day but Friday this week. So I'm excited. So yeah, it's been a really good week. It's been a really good birthday weekend. And my therapist was like, my psychiatrist was like, how are you? Where are you? And I'm like, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place. My life is not where I expected it to be. If you'd asked me a year ago where I was, this is not where I would be. But I'm in a better place, and things are getting better every day. And I take things one day at a time. And that's just how I have to do it. I just have to stay sober today. And tomorrow I'll do the same thing. So I'm good. I'm good. So that's my video for the week. Oh, look at this cute little turtle necklace I got. I bought it on Facebook. Isn't that cute? And when I got it, I can track a turtle in the Gulf. I don't remember the turtle's name, but that's the little turtle necklace I got. And it was just a couple bucks, but it was cute. I had to use a different chain because my massive neck was too big for the one that it came with. So that's it. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone is adjusting to the time change okay. Take care of your friends. Take care of your loved ones. Most importantly, take care of yourself. Be kind to each other. And I love you guys. And I will check in with you next week, which will be week 23. I got to get my numbers in order again. All right. Bye, guys.